cost him exactly $25. You can apply his specific wealth-building timeline to your own life today. The difference is, instead of buying physical real estate or relying on manual labor in Nebraska, you execute his strategy using modern internet platforms. We can map his exact method onto this three-stage diagram. As you can see, the Buffett blueprint moves systematically from step 1, active hustle, to step 2, reinvestment, and finally lands on step 3, building a passive engine. The barrier to entry for this strategy is zero. If you have a computer or phone, internet access, and the willingness to put in the work, you have everything you need to start. Step 1 of the blueprint requires active income. Like a standard 9-to-5 job, this is a direct trade. You put in the hours and you get paid for the work you do. If you stop working, the money stops. Buffett started his active phase at 13 years old. He would wake up at 4:30 in the morning to deliver copies of the Washington Post, earning the initial seed capital he would need later. Today, platforms like Upwork and Fiverr serve as your digital paper route. Businesses outsource tasks directly to you, so if you can write articles, edit video, or write code, you can start gathering capital immediately. If you don't have specialized design or coding skills, you can use Amazon mTurk. Businesses use it to outsource microtasks that are difficult for computer programs to handle, like transcribing audio, testing web pages, or translating languages. You can make $20 to $30 an hour completing these tasks. You can also tap into offline adjacent options. If you like pets, Rover lets you earn $80 to $100 a night just by babysitting someone's dog. Or if you know a second language or can solve complex math equations, you can teach those skills on Take Lessons. The specific platform you choose right now does not matter. The single goal of this active phase is generating your initial seed capital, not building long-term wealth. Once you have that seed capital, you hit the most critical pivot point of the blueprint. You must not spend a single dollar of the active income you just generated. When Buffett was 17, he partnered with a friend to buy a used pinball machine for $25 and placed it in a local barbershop. Instead of spending the profits, they used the machine's ongoing revenue exclusively to buy more machines for other shops across Omaha. You need to treat your first online earnings the exact same way. Earmark the first $50 to $100 you make strictly for funding the next phase of the blueprint. Manual labor has a strict ceiling based on how many hours you can stay awake. But compounding reinvestment operates on a different scale, stacking returns continuously without requiring you to pedal a bicycle. Breaking this rule leads straight into the forever freelancer trap. If you spend your active income on daily expenses, you will always have to trade your time for money. Hoarding that initial cash is the only way to escape the cycle. That brings us to the third column on our blueprint, passive income. This is a system where you apply your effort once, and the revenue continues to generate independently over time. A prime example is YouTube. Once you reach the minimum threshold of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, you can monetize your channel. You make a few videos and they keep earning money consistently as viewers watch them. You can also use Amazon Kindle Publishing to sell digital ebooks. You write the book once or hire someone to write it for you, and Amazon handles the distribution and payments while you collect the passive royalties. If you prefer not to create your own products, you can sign up for the free Amazon Associates program. You get a special link to promote anything Amazon sells, earning a 5 to 10% commission every time someone makes a purchase through that link. Because Amazon deals mostly in physical goods, their margins are capped. ClickBank, on the other hand, sells strictly digital products like courses and software. Without manufacturing costs, ClickBank affiliates can pay out commissions as high as 75%. For creatives, Shutterstock offers a way to monetize digital media. You upload high-quality photography, video clips, or music, and earn a commission every time someone purchases a license. This is exactly where your $50 to $100 of pinball money comes in. You use that active seed capital to buy a decent YouTube microphone, pay for a professional ebook cover, or run initial ClickBank ads. This bridges the gap from manual labor to a scalable asset. Once those passive seeds take root, you reach the advanced tier of digital wealth. You move from creating new assets to acquiring and brokering existing ones. Buffett did this in 1962 when he acquired a struggling New England textile company called Berkshire Hathaway. He shifted its focus away from textiles, using its remaining cash flow as a holding company to finance the purchase of insurance companies and eventually a portfolio of over 1,000 businesses. You can execute this exact maneuver using Flippa. It functions like an eBay for digital assets, where you can place bids to buy existing, profitable websites, apps, and e-commerce stores outright. You can also broker products through dropshipping. By setting up a Shopify store and linking it with an app like Oberlo, you sell items without ever touching the inventory. When a customer buys from you, you pay the manufacturer to ship it directly to them. As the dropshipper, you dictate your own retail price. You capture the profit margin that exists between what the customer pays you and the base cost you pay the manufacturer. This stage requires a completely different mindset. You are no longer building from scratch. You are using your capital to purchase, control, and optimize revenue streams that are already flowing. Looking at the completed blueprint, the entire system comes together in a continuous loop. You generate active seed money, you strictly reinvest it, and you deploy it to build or buy passive digital assets. When Buffett was 11 years old, he bought 3 shares of Citi Service Preferred at $38 a share. He sold them for a tiny profit when they hit 40, only to watch the stock later skyrocket to $200 a share. He later cited this as his earliest lesson in investing. Building true passive income requires immense patience. It is a long-term habit of delayed gratification, not a get-rich-quick scheme. The only way to begin is to break the inertia. Pick one active platform we covered today, Upwork, Fiverr, or mTurk, and set up your profile right now so you can start gathering your own pinball money.